Sometimes you have success stories that are so exciting in the stock market that it takes your mind off of things like COVID or politics, anything that depresses you. And one of them is AMD and the story of what Lisa Su has done here. Stock is surging 10% ahead of the bell. Chipmaker upgraded all over the place. Guidance for the year, fantastic. A huge earnings beat. So let's find out how this happened, and let's talk exclusively to CEO Lisa Su. Lisa, it is truly fabulous to have you.
Hey, good morning, Jim. It's great to be here with you guys this morning.
All right, so let's get there. One of the things that I find is most interesting, despite the fact that everybody wants to talk about a competitor, and I'm going to do it too, that may have made a mistake, you have a roadmap. Throughout this, you talk about a roadmap. Sometimes I feel like it's roadmap of Italy. But could you explain to people how you have taken the destiny of AMD and put it in charge of you, not in charge of the customers?
Well, Jim, look, what I would say is we are in very important markets. I mean, when you look at the things that are powering our data centers and infrastructure, or our work from home, school from home, PCs, these are really important things for the market. And we've been focused on this for many years, and it's all about delivering high performance computing, helping our customers do the things that the most essential items that they need to do. And the fact that our roadmap has been very consistent and strong over the last couple of years has resulted in some good results. So we're very pleased with our second quarter results. I think a lot of things came together in our business, but it's really a result of just a long-term journey around delivering great products to the market.
Well, that did not seem to be the case when you reported last. I felt that when you decided that you shied away from guidance, you had gotten away from the notion that you had a long-term plan. Obviously, that's changed. What occurred to make it so that you have a vision that I didn't feel you had last quarter?
Well, I think what we have is, there are a lot of uncertainties, right? When you look at the macro, when you look at the impact of COVID-19, we wanted to make certain that we understood all of the various puts and takes. But what came together, for us in the second quarter is a couple things. First of all, our server business had its highest ever quarter. We had a number of the top cloud manufacturers really ramp on our products for their most essential services. We had our PC business. The fact is, PCs are now essential. And so we had our notebook business with the highest ever quarter, where we saw a strong ramp across. And then now, as we look through the second half of the year, look, there's no question there's a lot of uncertainty. We're watching, like everybody is, what happens in the macro. But we feel good about the markets. We feel good that the PC market looks strong. We have a great gaming cycle that's coming up with the new game consoles, and our data center business also looks strong. And so, we look at that and we say, hey, despite the uncertainty, we have a very strong roadmap. Our customers want, to partner more deeply, and we see revenue, growing now 32% year over year.
Yeah, unbelievable revenue growth. At the same time, we all have to be conscious of the fact, I'll let Susquehanna say it because I don't want to be the guy who singles it out, that Susquehanna is saying that it's possible you could have 20% server share up from single digits today. A lot of that has to be that a competitor, Intel, a company, when I first met you, I was telling you that I was an Intelaholic and was scoffing at what AMD could do, and you schooled me, put me in my place. But is it possible that you could get up to that share from single-digit share?
Well, we had a very good second quarter in the sense that we met one of our key goals was meeting double-digit market share in the server market, and based on our results, we met that milestone. Look, I think this is a multi-year journey. I've always talked to you about a multi-year journey. We're in the business of high performance. It takes many, many years to develop these products. We're excited about our roadmap. We have a new set of products that are coming out in late 2020 for both our servers as well as our PCs and gaming markets. And so we're excited about those products. We're going to keep focusing on delivering the best. And that's in 2020, it's 2021, 2022. It's really about being very consistent and ensuring that, we're working on delivering that high performance to the market.